As you'd expect, a cool, cloudy day here in Seattle on Friday, wrapping up the trade deadline with the Sens not making any moves today, but getting active yesterday just prior to the game against the Calgary Flames. First, the acquisition of Warren Foegele from the Los Angeles Kings, along with a conditional third-round pick. Foegele coming over after collecting 7 goals so far on the season and back-to-back 20-goal showings prior to this one, a big part of the Edmonton Oilers' 2024 Stanley Cup Finals run. Here's what President of Hockey Ops and GM Steve Staios had to say today after acquiring Foegele.
Well, I think if he was on a 20-goal pace this year, he wouldn't have been available. So sometimes you have to take a look at what the makeup of the player is and was the fit right? What's the timing of it? There's always a bit of a question when a good player like that is available. But we feel like just because the makeup of the player, that player in particular, and the way he plays the game and our style of play and the way our coaches like to play, we feel like it's a good opportunity for him to get back to his game and for us to get a very good player.
We also caught up today with James Reimer, who spent parts of 2 seasons in Carolina with Foegele from 2019 to 2021.
I mean, Foegele, he's a great guy. I mean, I was with him early on in his career, I think, and so, a hard-working guy, honest guy, a lot of integrity to his game. So, excited to see him again, and I think he'll be a great fit. We're a team that likes to push the pace. We like to skate, and we like to work. I think that's one thing that's to me stands out about this team is the kind of the intensity and that level that we bring to every game. And so I think that plays right into how Foegele likes to play and the energy and the commitment that he likes to bring to games. So like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing him and looking forward to seeing him on the ice.
The Sens also making another move yesterday after that Foegele trade was complete, sending David Perron to the Detroit Red Wings for a conditional 4th-round pick.
I touched on the speed with Warren Foegele. He's a big body who can skate. He had back-to-back 20-goal seasons. We like that makeup of player. David was a good player for us. He brought a little bit of what we needed at the time with what David brings with his, experience and competitiveness at a time where this group was continuing to grow. We've certainly taken that next step as a group, but we felt like getting a guy like Warren into the lineup that can play the right and left side and get in on the forecheck, gets to the front of the net, big body, fits our style of play.
Staios also stating today that they looked at many different options around the league, surveying different areas of their team that could be improved, but overall liking the depth of the team as well moving forward.
It wasn't like we approached this deadline with caution. Like we were aggressively looking for areas or ways to be able to improve our team. At the end of the day, whether the players weren't available to us or what it might have been, we felt comfortable with our group. Some of the players that we looked at certainly weren't an upgrade to what we had here.
We'll catch up with the newest member of the Ottawa Senators in Warren Foegele tomorrow at the rink ahead of the game against Seattle. And now with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror, the focus shifting over to the final 2 games of the road trip. For Sens 360, I'm Jackson Starr.